What happens when one of the most famous supermodels in the world looks straight into the camera and says, "I've put on weight, and it's menopause"? The internet pauses. The beauty industry listens. And millions of women feel seen for the first time in a long time. Because this isn't just about Heidi Klum. This is about every woman who has ever looked in the mirror and wondered when her body changed, and why everyone else had an opinion about it. At 52, Heidi Klum still walks red carpets, still wears the boldest outfits, still radiates confidence. By every traditional beauty standard, she looks incredible. And yet, even she isn't immune to the scrutiny. Too fat, too thin, pregnant, the comments never stopped. So she stopped the narrative herself. Calmly, honestly, powerfully, "I'm just a little fatter now. It's menopause." In a world where celebrities are getting smaller and smaller, filtered and edited into perfection, that sentence feels revolutionary. Because for decades, Heidi's body was her career. Runways, lingerie campaigns, global fashion shows, she helped define what perfect looked like. And now she's standing in the same spotlight saying something radically different: perfection changes. And that's why this moment matters. Women everywhere immediately recognize themselves in her words. The late-night frustration when your metabolism slows down. The confusion when your clothes suddenly fit differently. The feeling that no matter how healthy you are, your body is playing by new rules. And yet the message coming from the women watching her wasn't sadness, it was relief. "We all gain weight during menopause, I'm still me." That one sentence, repeated by thousands, carries the real story. Because menopause doesn't just change your body. It changes how the world looks at you. Especially in an industry that worships youth. But Heidi did something unexpected. She didn't hide. She didn't shrink. She didn't suddenly switch to safe fashion. She kept being Heidi. The latex looks. The dramatic gowns. The fearless red carpet entrances. The Halloween transformations that break the internet every year. She didn't change her style to match her age. She brought her age into her style. And that's where the real power is. Because the message is no longer, "Try to look like you did at 25. The message is, "Be fully yourself at 52. For many women, that's permission they've been waiting for. But this conversation also opened another door, a complicated one. Some people pointed out that the same industry that now applauds honesty is the one that built impossible beauty standards in the first place. That the pressure Heidi feels today is part of the system she once helped create. And that's a fair conversation. Because this isn't about blaming one woman. It's about understanding how deep these expectations run. Young girls grow up watching perfect bodies. Midlife women grow up feeling invisible. And somewhere in between, the rules never seem to change. Until someone breaks them. And that's exactly what this moment is, a rule being broken in real time. The most powerful part, Heidi didn't present herself as a victim. She didn't ask for sympathy. She simply told the truth. And truth is magnetic. Women praised her not because she gained weight, but because she refused to apologize for it. Because she said out loud what doctors, friends, and communities have been saying quietly for years. Menopause is real, it's physical, it's emotional, and it deserves to be talked about without shame. And perhaps the most emotional reaction came from the simplest observation of all. She looks beautiful, not for her age, not despite the weight, just beautiful. That shift in language is everything. Because for the first time, the conversation isn't about how to fix the body. It's about how to accept it. And acceptance, especially in midlife, is a form of rebellion. Heidi Klum spent decades being looked at. Now she's controlling how she is seen. And in doing that, she's changing what visibility looks like for millions of women moving through the same stage of life. This isn't a story about weight. It's a story about identity. Your body changes. Your hormones change. Your energy changes. But you, the person inside, is still there. "I'm still me." That might be the most powerful sentence in this entire conversation. Because in a culture obsessed with transformation, staying yourself is the real revolution. And maybe that's why this moment went viral. Not because a supermodel talked about menopause, but because she made midlife visible, stylish, confident, and unapologetically human. And the real question now isn't whether Heidi Klum is an inspiration. The real question is, are we finally ready to let women age without turning it into a scandal? Because if the most photographed supermodel in the world can stand in front of millions and say, "This is my body now, and I love it," then maybe the rest of the world can start doing the same. And that's not just a beauty statement. That's a cultural shift.